Good morning, wanderers. Wild Man's Wanderings, coming to you off the coast of New Zealand. Welcome to my series of videos and vlogs coming from the land of the long white cloud. We'll be looking at various activities on land, off the ports, enjoying some fun, frivolity and food. Please join me as we take in everything that New Zealand has to offer. And we land physically in New Zealand, in Napier, on the ground in Unzud. Onto the shuttle bus. We've arrived in Napier off of the bus with 4,500 other tourists. The Napier Eyesight Tourist Visitor Information Centre. The Masonic, with the Gatsby Room for function and events. The Lone Star at Napier. It's for Lord Plunkett, the governor of the colony. There's also an earthquake here in 31 and 47. Lots of different messages. Hopping on our tour with Vines and Views. Phone Ross. Oh, fancy meeting you here.
It's come on now.
Yeah, it was, there he goes. Fuzzy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fuzzy before.
Napier had an earthquake in 1931. On the 3rd of February 1931, a 7.6 earthquake took out all the central part of Napier. So the buildings in those days were all old wooden weatherboard buildings, wooden frames, nice Rimu wooden floors, really nice looking inside. But when you get an earthquake like that and all the power cables are broken and everything catches fire, it was fire that took most of it out. So all the central part of the city, it was only a town then, the population was 16,000 and the loss of life was 256 people, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on. So this central part caught fire and was destroyed. So when you rebuild a town in Art Deco period from 1931 to 1940, the style that you rebuild is Art Deco. So if you look up the tops of the buildings, you can see all the old Art Deco style buildings and features. So
Te Mata Peak, just outside of Napier and Hastings, walking up to the top on what is a rainy day in New Zealand. That is quite the view. Imagine it might be a little bit better if it wasn't quite so wet. Down there is Hastings, and just over the hill is where our cruise ship is. And here's Leona. Looking rather wet.